I'm Emma. Welcome to Emma Esoteric. This will be a tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you would like to book a personal reading, please go to emmaesoteric.com.au. You can view these readings like watching a movie or listening to a song. They may bring up emotions, ideas, or beliefs to the forefront of your mind. You can interpret these readings any way you like. Nothing is set in stone. Main energy and secondary energy. You've been going around an idea for a long time. Going around in circles with other people as well about what you're working on and your progression. There needs to be some type of ignition or motivation or movement here to progress this situation you have been putting a lot of work into. You've needed someone to collaborate with you, and now things are starting to take off. With the Justice and the Queen of Discs, this idea of yours is starting to take off. You're starting to be recognized. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Boomerangs, and the Emperor. The boss here, or the person who was in charge of this idea, this feels like more of a work thing, like a work proposal. The boss didn't really see the vision, they didn't really understand, and now they've had a change of direction, or a change of heart, a change of ideas about where this can go. And now you've been given the green light to move forward with this project. What's supporting you is this other individual who has a lot of intellect. They know a lot of the logical stuff behind it, a lot of the paperwork, they know how to fill out the forms, they're very intelligent. The challenge is a lot of stress around this, and there's the decision, there's the willpower, there's the movement forward. What's this emotional pain that's coming in? And again. There is this emotional pain that you are experiencing at the moment. There could be some type of romantic interest that has interfered with the progression of something here. The progression of the business, the progression of the contract, the progression of your confidence, the progression of your maturity around what you're putting your energy and time into. In the central energy here, we have the Three of Pentacles. And someone here has the authority and is leading the other people around the idea. So someone is in a conference room, or they're on a conference call, or they're in Messenger or whatever it is, proposing to the other people and explaining to the other people about how interesting this idea would be to move forward. But the other people find it quite dull. There's not enough oomph behind this proposal. So the oomph that's going to come in, this energy that's going to come in, it's coming in because of needing to let go of some type of emotional situation that's been holding your creativeness back. This may be branching out and doing independent work because your boss is dousing some type of inspiration of yours. You do have a new creative idea and you're wanting to work with it with people, but it's not as exciting as it could be due to someone not really acknowledging your vision and how exciting this vision can be. So in this moment, you're breaking out of could be some type of agreement, contract, or obligation you had to someone who had some type of authority or structure over you and your ideas and your progression forward. So this is the breaking through, the movement, the conversations, the ideas, the expression. This is movement because your ideas are not being appreciated for the authentic and individual nature you have. You have a very unique way of promoting this product, potential business idea, whatever this might be. What's coming in is Justice and the Queen of Discs. This is putting these ideas onto paper. This is putting these ideas into motion. This is someone signing the forms. This is the legal documents. This is like, it's done now. This is signature on the dotted line. This thing is progressing forward. This is a movement forward. This is going forward. You are moving forward and you're feeling very mature about this agreement. This can also be like divorce here as well. You finally filled out the dotted line of the divorce. I'm seeing this more as like a work thing, but this can be being independent of someone because of them not taking your ideas seriously and just having had enough of this. So this is either a boss or someone that you are very close to. They're wanting to cut off your voice as well. So just be aware of this person trying to convince you that you do not have a voice. The King of Boomerangs may be the lawyer. It could be a close friend, but this is someone here who is supporting you and helping you make this decision. You know that there needs to be a painful conversation that's had with someone, but you're not wanting to fully make the decision or fully move forward just at this moment in the environment. So what's leaving is the Eight of Boomerangs, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. So something has changed with the way you now view something. You don't feel constricted anymore. You've transmuted the Eight of Boomerangs to the Eight of Spears. Now you're wanting to move forward away from this energy. This energy is now leaving because there has been a change of how you are viewing or how you are thinking about this Emperor, whatever this Emperor means to you, this structure, this authority, the person who, I don't even want to move the Wheel of Fortune here. I kind of want to keep this person covered, not to view this person in any way. You want this person out of your life. They don't appreciate you, they don't respect you, and they keep you kind of restricted in their way of doing things. So now the tables have turned, a situation has turned, and now you have the ability to move away from this. I'm getting up and away. You may actually be traveling. The King of Boomerangs, again, is the supporting energy, someone who's very intellectual, who's going to help you process the thoughts and help you navigate, like, logistically how to move forward with this. You have the right ideas. You know where to put your time, energy, and resources. It's just a matter of not getting your emotions too caught up in this in order to process what needs to be done with the paperwork and the language and the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way you express yourself, the words you use, the way you record information, the way you document information. If you're proposing something, the way you speak in your proposal, this person is helping you through that. The challenge is getting really, really caught up mentally here and overstressing, not letting this person do their job or the justice system do its job. So the challenge is stressing about this and there being a lot of stress and complications. In the headspace, we have the Chariot, which is devotion, willpower, motivation, discipline. You know this is what you need to do. You've made this decision now. There's no turning back. You're balancing out two forces at the moment. Two forces in your emotional space, whether to completely break down and have this painful conversation with someone and let your emotions get the better of you, or whether to keep strong and keep determined. The Strength card and the Chariot card are almost linking up here with this determination. They're both supporting each other. Determination, willpower, movement. This momentum you have is very supportive. And you're needing to walk away from feeling emotionally dissatisfied, because the Three of Boomerangs to me is a painful conversation. Someone who's expressing someone as something, or expressing something to someone, and it's very hurtful. And in the environment, we have the Two of Boomerangs. So you're not really sure of this decision. You're not really sure if you're going to actually confront this or have this painful conversation at the moment. And I feel like, you know, the best thing to do is to not let the emotions get the better of you at this time. Weariness. No one has your best interests at heart. Others have their own agendas. Step up and take control of the situation. It's the very thing people are not expecting you to do, which is exactly what I was just saying. It's like this person here who's supporting you is going to help you step up and not let the emotions get the better of you in this situation. Preservation. Reevaluate this battle you are engaged in. A hasty retreat may be in order. Self-preservation may be the only thing salvageable, which is why you're not communicating in the environment at the moment, because you're trying to preserve what you have. And creativity. There are many ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. And then we have the Fool underneath here as faith as well. So this is kind of what's happening in this process. Loving and letting go is not only one of the most challenging things we can do, it's also the bravest. Take a deep breaths and know this is right. So whatever this situation you're going through at the moment, there may be a sense of your emotions pulling on you at some point and wanting to, you know, express how you feel, which is a positive thing. But at this moment, while you're processing this thing, while you're processing this battle, while you're processing this creative endeavor that you're going on, and you're letting go of someone who was trying to control you in some way, now the tables have turned. Focus on your preservation. Focus on your discipline. Put your kind of professional face on, put your brave face on, really push through this. There will be a time and a place where you will be able to emotionally release this, but it won't be to this individual person. It will be to a counselor, to a professional, to someone who can help you, to a very close friend who you can confide in, or someone who is going to work with you, rather than just expressing yourself like blatantly to this person about how much you hurt, and let all those emotions go, and then it just drain into nothingness. You want to be able to go through this process, and when you've built up enough emotions to be able to let them all out, it's going to go into a positive force, and you're going to be able to use those emotions in a positive way rather than let them drain and not have the ability to maintain what you have like built up for yourself at this time when it comes to your dignity. It's holding a strong ground and being very mature with your time, your energy, and your resources. There is a decision that will be needed to make. There is a decision that will why can't I say that properly? There's a decision that has to be made in the environment, and the decision is, are you going to remember why you're making this decision, or are you going to let the pain take over? Thank you. Have a lovely day.